I'm Josh Petty from Twetch. I am the Bitcoin ambassador for Germany, and I'm also an American, so I help represent Bitcoin in both America and Germany. I'm a serial entrepreneur, I guess you could say. I've been spending the last roughly 10 years of my life building software applications and currently focused on building applications on Bitcoin SV. I originally learned about Bitcoin at a college party and I didn't really know what it was, but it took me a day or two of just doing some basic research and I had figured out that it was PayPal with computers. So it was sort of this automation, really nice, secure way to send money back and forth. And it totally caught my eye. I was totally into it after I learned about it. I thought that was such a big use case. And even not knowing a lot about the payment technologies, and maybe not really the internet at the time, I immediately recognized the potential of Bitcoin. The recent project that we've launched is Twetch, which is an application interface to Bitcoin. Users can post their information, own their data, and profit from that content. Well, I mean, all of social media is wrecked. It's just, all the incentives are backwards. Basically, the users create all the value for these billion-dollar companies. They get really nothing in return. So it was simple. We knew that using Bitcoin, that we could start to empower the individual more than any other social media or any other application, you know, that you're essentially, whether it's email or chat or using social networks, you're creating information and these other companies are getting your data and they're selling it one way or the other. You don't see anything in return. So that's a really, really big use case. It's a really big value added, and we're going right for that. There's about half the world uses social media, 3 billion people roughly. So it has a very large category. It has many people are spending many hours of their day using this and seeing nothing in return. There's no value of their time or information. And we are gonna put that power back into the user and we're gonna allow them to actually create value and earn from it and trade that and actually be able to own that and keep that. Well, you know, it's funny, like in a sense, Bitcoin is sort of like digressed. It was this awesome idea. It was internet money, but you could do all these new types of creative applications and use cases. And then it got dumbed down a little bit over time, actually. Sort of just turned into this thing that people call digital gold. And I realized that they didn't really work the way that they were advertised and the way I needed to actually innovate. And long story short, I came back to this original concept of Bitcoin, which has been resurrected by Bitcoin SV, that Bitcoin is this information system. So you can use it for money, but the money and the information are sort of entangled, and that can be really powerful to an individual should they want to actually own and maintain their own information, and that they want to be able to trade that information. I started experimenting with other cryptocurrencies and understanding the use case, really studying it. And Bitcoin SV really caught my attention once sort of, you know, in Bitcoin we have these things called forks, and so there were different types of Bitcoins, different experiments going on the Bitcoin protocol. And I had realized that all the other cryptocurrencies, they basically don't make sense. You could just do everything they say they could do actually on the original Bitcoin protocol. So it just made sense. It was a logical conclusion to many years worth of experimenting that actually Bitcoin does everything that all these other cryptocurrencies say that they want to do. It actually works. So it was a really easy decision once that sort of came to top of mind, and I realized that it just made complete sense to build my business on Bitcoin SV.